Now to Measure 114, Oregon's gun control law that was ruled unconstitutional by a state court judge last week. Yesterday, we shared some of your thoughts on that ruling, and a few dozen people have already commented on our YouTube video with opinions of their own. But let's show you the expected path ahead for 114, because as we've told you several times, this is far from over. Last week, the Harney County judge at the circuit court level deemed it unconstitutional and placed a permanent injunction on the law, meaning it cannot take effect unless a higher state court judge overrides his ruling. The state will appeal to try and do just that, and the next court is the State Court of Appeals. But in some cases, the Oregon Supreme Court can be asked to expedite a ruling and take a case instead of waiting for the appeals court to weigh in. There's speculation that could happen here. If that happens and the state Supreme Court agrees with the Harney County judge, well, 114 is dead. But if they throw out the Harney County judge's injunction, then 114 has a path forward. But that depends on what happens at the federal level. So far, a federal district court judge has ruled in favor of 114, saying it is constitutional as it relates to the U.S. Constitution. But that ruling is being appealed to the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals. That court will influence next steps. But many speculate that whichever way they rule, there's a real possibility that this case is appealed again, finding itself before the justices of the U.S. Supreme Court. And as the justice system is designed, they would have the final say on whether 114 is constitutional in regards to the U.S. Constitution. 114 would need wins in federal and state court in order to be implemented. So for those of you hoping it will take effect, there is a way forward, but it will not be anytime soon. Needless to say, this is not the last you've heard about Measure 114. You can count on us on the story team to bring you every update.